Good evening, Gwen. Hi.
Hi.
Lovely to
Lovely
see
to
you.
see you.
Another new moon. I've got a dog
Yeah.
that's anxious to sort of get in towards anything he can chew. Um, so just excuse me if you hear a bit of rustling noise. Come over here. It's like, oh, but I can chew. There's paper, Mum. Not,
Oh, bless.
it's not. Oh, I'll find him a bit of card. Let's see if I can give him a, yeah, what's this? Give him a bit of card. He'll be happy now.
Little things, please, little minds.
Little things and everything's falling over everywhere. Okay, not to worry. Let's have a look at this beautiful new moon energy. And I'm first, I think, aren't I?
Your birth? Yeah, yeah.
Lovely. So today I felt like I needed my Archangel animal cards.
Wow. Yeah.
Coopers. So I haven't had these out for a while. So I just thought, oh, well, that's interesting. We'll just see what needs to come out with them. And I've got my moonology.
You have to. It wouldn't be the same without them.
Yeah, Yasmin Polland. I've got to have those. So we'll just see uh, what the energies are doing. I've been mowing the lawn today as a wind down from our hectic Hebden Bridge weekend with all the art and crafts and everything. I thought, right, go ground yourself, girl, get back in the garden.
Before we start, can I just thank
Yeah.
everybody that asked for readings during June?
Oh,
We've
yes.
we've raised over £150 for the charity, so that's really,
Oh,
really special.
fantastic.
Yeah. So
Oh,
thank you,
that's
everybody.
super.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. It's a charity, both of us. It's very
Yeah.
close to
Yeah.
our hearts, isn't it? So that's amazing. I'm so pleased about that. And
Yeah.
watch this space for October, for what
Yes.
we're going to do for Sands in October. That's going to be wonderful. Right, let's just see where we're going with these. Just feel oh, a little bit of clearing. Of course, the energy's been quite all over the place, hasn't it?
It's been an emotional roller coaster. That's all I can say.
Yeah, yes, we could do with a nice bit of settled energy for the next couple of weeks, couldn't we?
Let's see what the
So
cards say.
let's see what we. So first of all, oh, we've got the rhinoceros.
All right.
Okay, so being strong and courageous. And when I look at this, I'm just struck by sort of the contrast, the yellow and the blue. And for me, I'm coughing now, it's about speaking your truth, to others. And I think this new moon is kind of our turning point of starting to speak about what we hold close to our hearts.
Definitely.
Clearing up the resistance, because sometimes we don't want to make waves, we don't want to offend, we don't want to say the wrong thing. We give ourselves
All
lots of
that
reasons
emotional
why,
stuff. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
why we bite back the words. And yet the rhinoceros is saying, come on, you can do it. You're not going like a bull at a gate. You just steady. I've got this image in my head of a wonderful rhinoceros just galloping across the plains, just powering up, steady,
That
purposeful.
thick skin.
Yeah. Never mind it all. Just keep going. And what's come out is new moon in Aries. Go for it.
Yeah,
So again, it's lovely because it's bringing in the root chakra energy.
yeah.
Sometimes we have to feel secure enough in ourselves to be able to go for it, to speak our truth, and to be strong again. We might be the only ones saying those things at the moment, but it's funny how the universe then creates and magnifies that energy so that we all
Yes.
stand together. And I'm very, very aware, of course, that we've had elections in France and elections in the UK where there was this very divisive, hate-filled faction. And people are standing up to that. People are saying, no, we don't want to be hate-filled and divisive. We actually want to build a better world through collaboration and consensus. So, you know, talk that talk out there. All the lovely light workers, get your voice out there. The second card that's come out is sheep.
Oh, look at those little lambs.
It's more like the little lambs, isn't it? And
Blue
again,
rose, again, communication.
yeah. And again, it's that act with fortitude and cooperation. So
Yeah.
we've got new opportunities, we've got changes of governments, we've got shifts in the energy that ripple through. And again, what we have to look at is dig in, keep going. Again, it's that rhinoceros running ahead. But I also like with the lambs, that spring, that bounce, the resilience to cooperate. We really have to find a resilience. We've got to kind of go, okay, that's your view, this is my view. Let's find ways through this. And I really feel like that's where we're at now in the year. Let's find our way through all of this because there is a way. We've got hope. We're going forward, new vibration. And we've got the first quarter moon in Gemini. Beautiful card. There they are under the moon in that beautiful purple. To me, it's like heather or bluebells.
Yeah.
And what we've been encouraged to do is speak your world into being. So again, people having to say, well, I want this, not that. I prefer this, not that. Let's work on consensus. What can we agree on? That's the key. What can we agree on? And can we move beyond that point to widen that level of agreement? So for me, the next couple of weeks, getting that word out there, talking about the kind of world we want for the future, for our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Definitely.
What is there that we can sort out now and use the power of our voices to bring to bear? How can we mobilize? I mean, one of the most powerful things is to say, not in my name. Don't do that, not in my name. And I do sort of want to mark one of the key things that was said immediately Labour took over was that they're scrapping Rwanda. And I was so pleased because that is not a way to deal with an issue. It's not how we do it because it lacked humanity.
Yes.
It lacked compassion. And for me, when we use our voices, we've got to be thinking about our humanity. We've got to be thinking about our compassion. And we've got to remember, but for the grace of the divine, there go I.
Absolutely.
You know, it could be my part to be in a situation where it's so desperate. It isn't. That hasn't been my life, but it could have been. And that empathy that we need to start feeling for each other's situations so that we can bring to bear our voices to change the situations. So very much in this new moon, asking for what is right for you, but asking what is best for humanity. Oh, I've got the B card.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wonderful, wonderful card. Not only because I'm from Oldham, Manchester area, but the bee is such a productive being. And this card sort of says spread heart healing with joy. Well, for me, the bees They bring us the flowers.
Mhm.
Without the bees, we can't have that pollination taking place. We don't get the honey, we don't get the seed spread. We would be a desperately stripped back earth without the bees and all insects, because all insects play their role. And for this to come is to remind us we can spread the joy about,
Yeah.
pollinate the world with joy. When we're speaking our world into being, let's speak a joyful world.
Mm.
And what's coming is the first quarter moon of Sagittarius. There we are, under
Yeah.
that moon again. Look at that starry, starry sky. I'm
Yeah.
thinking Vincent van Gogh in my head. Starry, starry night.
Yes.
Colours blue and gold. And this card is all about believing in your good luck.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get so into the lack side of things, we forget to be grateful for the fortune, the good fortune that we have. I'm laughing about in my head about that abundance dance video. I'm laughing
Yeah.
about how every time we did that little dance, in came the abundance and belief in that good luck, belief in all the good comes to you. You don't
Yes.
have to fight for it, and you don't have to take anybody else's share, because there's more than enough to go around. So in this first couple of weeks, as we go towards the full moon, let's just remember good fortune and spread that blessing of good fortune to everybody. Let's wish it for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
yes, I like those cards.
They were very good. Very good. And all the appropriate animals came out, didn't they? Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I've gone back to one of my favorites. Guess which ones?
Oh, Nature's Whispers.
Yeah.
We were
And I'm
both
using my,
feeling the pull.
sorry.
We were both feeling the pull, Mother Earth.
Yeah. And the mental oracle.
Yeah,
Because there has been some sort of, the elements have been very up and down. The weather's been up and down, and the awful weather they've had in Jamaica and the devastation it's done there.
yeah.
So what shall I do first? Right, I'm going to go with the Nature's Whispers on the top. Okay,
Okay.
so let's give them a good old shuffle.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Very much new moon energy cards, because yeah. I'll tell you why I'm laughing at the last one. Right. So here we have a beautiful young girl.
Yeah.
This is the card, and it's saying catch your breath.
Mhm.
Just stand still
Mm,
and look what you've achieved,
mm.
and look where that's taken you
Yeah.
to now, and look where it's going to take you. And she's hugging a tree,
Yeah.
and I think everybody should go out and hug a tree. But I think with the golds and the oranges in this, we are sort of talking about your spirit side as well,
Mm,
and just remembering that to keep yourself in that balanced way.
mm.
I'm going that not in your head, in your heart again,
Yeah.
and trust in your guides, trust in the universe, um, because what comes from this area is your intuition, and it is about um, this is a very emotional moon, it being in Cancer,
Mm,
very emotional moon. So it is about making sure that your feelings are going with your intuition,
mm.
you know,
Yeah.
um, and just moving yourself forward, but taking that little pause. And because I do feel we're at this stage where we're moving forward. You know,
Yeah.
everything's happened, in the first half of the year. Um, oh, this one. Um, this is the West card, and I've got a bit of a
Oh,
shine on it. Yeah, this is the West card, and what's there is actually a jigsaw puzzle, a
Yeah.
piece of jigsaw. Okay, but from that jigsaw is the beautiful light. It's even got a bit of a brain there as well. So I see it as a brain anyway.
Oh yes, yes, I see
Well,
it.
I did notice the other thing it could be. I did notice on your rhinoceros there was a spiral in the middle, this labyrinth that we were talking about with the full moon, you know. And this again, I can see as a labyrinth. That's exactly how your brain works, isn't it? It's
Mm,
very much finding the right piece
mm,
to get your mind set
mm,
in where you're wanting to go. And this is I've got find the missing piece. I've got that because
yeah.
this card is about completion as well, you
Mhm.
know. So, you know, we have come to that point. We said it when we said the full moon. Um, we've got this ending now,
Mm,
and this new beginning has happened. I do feel we are putting that final piece of the jigsaw in to
yeah.
bring the rest of the year forward.
Mm,
Um, and it's the number four, and you know I love the number four. Um, it represents to me that um, that completion. You
mm,
know, it's not the end of the numerology, but for me, the number four is definitely the right number that's positioned to move yourself forward as well.
because it's
Um,
structure.
it's
It,
what
it's the four corners. It's the structure after the
it
creation.
is. It is, and it
And
is about, you know, you've got that missing piece now. Just put it in and move yourself forward.
of course, it's
Definitely.
also the number of the angels.
Of
So
course, of course, of course.
we'll
Well,
have a
that's
lot
it.
of help.
That remembering you have that energy behind, and this flows on really nice. This is I always call her the snow goddess. I don't know why. She just reminds me of winter.
Yeah.
Um, but this is the card that, and it says clear endeavor, and I think that is what we're saying. You know, there is this stride forward now. She's got beautiful peace doves in her shawl. She's shining her light. There's rainbows all around her, that transformation that's going to be happening. And at the bottom, we've got very much what I'd call an old Christmas card picture,
Oh
you know, very
yes.
Victorian, you know. But
Yeah.
and again, it's out with the old and in with the new, definitely, I feel. Um, but remembering that uh, what we have learned from our ancestors, we need to take forward as well.
Mm.
Very, very clear. Um, this is very similar to my West card. Um, she is lovely. Oh, I got. It's the only problem. You got shiny cards.
Yeah.
Uh, how can I put this? Let me put this here. Right. So there's.
Oh yes, I can see her.
Sorry, there's her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has got this beautiful light in front of her. Um, and it's actually a pair of lungs.
All right.
Yeah, this is a pair of lungs. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and this is the card that says breathe.
Okay.
Just breathe. And I think that you know, very much comes in with that Nature's Whispers card of catching your breath.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just breathe out what you're wanting. Goes back to the communication. You know, speak your truth now. And it's the life card. You know, because obviously we need air to breathe and to live, and it is about what's happening now. It's going to be bringing that whole new dimension to the way your life is going to continue,
Mm,
um, both here on earth and obviously um, afterwards.
mm.
She is actually floating in her own breath. And I
Yeah.
think that's what we need to be, you know, not only sort of breathing the air, you know, oh, I've got that Isley Brothers song now, the air that I breathe. All I need is the air that you breathe and to love you. Yeah. And I think what that's saying to me is um, the fact that you can actually, by taking yourself forward, you know, that whole, it's like a wisp of air. I've got this wisp of air that's going to be taking you forward. It's light, it's very, very light. and it's very, very much what you thought was your heavy breathing is going to be that, restful breathing, that clear air to breathe. We've gone through a lot of things to do with our lungs and that in the past few years. And it's just about clearing. It's all clearing now.
Uh, yeah,
Go on.
for me, it's drawing me back to my middle card, speak your world into being.
Yes,
Got to,
definitely.
haven't you? You've got to breathe the words out. Yeah.
And it's going to be very easy to do. I've just got that feeling of, really easy breath now. Really easy talking. Don't it's going to, the people that are going to hear it are going to be the right people to hear it. I've got, yeah. Um, um, she's just she's sort of bent double here. She's
Yes.
sort of up in there like this. Oh, and she's got all the wonderful butterflies around her. It's as if she's just leaping into the future, and taking herself forward. And this is the breakthrough card. And again, I do really feel that my cards are the here and now. This is what we're feeling now. There's a lot of the stormy seas that she's coming out of. So all this stormy emotion that's been happening, she's being lifted up, and the butterfly, transformation with the butterflies and everything. She's coming into her own. That's what I'm getting. She's coming into her own, and she's really enjoying it. Her wings are wide open, and they're full of color, and as if she's just doing it with ease. She's just doing it with ease after that stormy emotion. She's leapt out of the sea, and she's just flying high. I've got flying high. Yeah, definitely. And the one and the final card, which I think really links up to everything that you said and how these are said about the here and now. This is the animal card. And she's got a beautiful giraffe there. She's got the horse in the background. So that's her strength, and there's a kangaroo leaping yourself forward. And this is the card of companionship. Now, we know animals are very good companions, but again, it's what we've been saying about, we need to find our flock. I've got, we need to find our flock now and talk and bring those people forward. That conscious unity that we're going to be aiming for. We need to start talking and bringing people forward now. And I've got one more card, I think. It is just the one card. Oh, there you go. And there she is with her beautiful dove again. And this card says,
love matters, of course. Yes.
and I think that's rounded it off really well. Love matters. Yeah. And
that's what brings us peace.
it is. She's got her old ship at the bottom here. And in that silhouette of the dove is a beautiful sailing ship going off towards the light.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Really nice. And a very calm sea. Yeah.
Lovely. That's what we need.
It is. It is. It is a very emotional time, But I think what we're going is from the stormy emotions to this lovely flow of emotion, the flow of love, and just to bring things together now. Yeah. I do like that. Yeah.
That's always a really good join of readings.
Absolutely, they do. I mean, I definitely felt, yours was sort of, all about the communication and what we need to do. And I'm saying, this is where you're at now. You just need to push yourself forward and go with it all. Yeah. Lovely cards. Beautiful cards.
Yes.
So I had a lot of yellow and golds, and you had the blues and the purples, didn't you? So
yes, I did. And a bit of root chakra.
Yeah, I think we had all the colours there, didn't we?
The bee is very yellow, of course, and so we're going to spread love and joy. That's what we're going to do.
And we're going to communicate it too. We're going to be communicating it.
Absolutely.
From our heart.
Yeah.
With our intuition.
Absolutely. So
Fantastic.
thank you, Gwen, as
Oh, I
always,
love it.
interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a couple of weeks, won't we, with our full
I,
moon?
I will be on a cruise ship in the
Yes,
Canaries, Annie.
yeah.
So um, if I can, I will. If not, you might have to
I,
do the full moon on your own.
I might have to channel for you.
What I'll be doing is taking my cards with you, and
Yeah,
if I can't come on Zoom, I will text you the cards that I pulled. There you
yeah.
go.
Yes, that will be brilliant.
Yeah,
And we'll work it. We'll still work it.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yes.
Oh.
So you'll be on your cruise. I'll be in Scotland. We'll work it.
You take the high road, I'll take the low road.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'll be in Scotland for you.
Definitely.
Literally. Yeah,
Oh,
you're coming the long way around, aren't you, darling?
I am. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
listen, have a lovely time and
yeah,
I will see you soon.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Annie. Bye.
Bye. Bye.